I think for me, honestly, I thought that it would be a very different experience living with somebody who's from another country and not necessarily from India. So I felt like the Hopkins off-campus housing website was a great avenue for me to look for roommates who are from other places, from different parts of the world. Before coming to Hopkins, we had meetups. So we had the Mumbai group coming to Hopkins met at Starbucks in Bandra. This was like 2.5 years or 3 years ago, and that's where people interacted and we got to know each other, and then we reached out to each other for like pairing as housemates or roommates. If you're willing to sign a longer lease, usually people sign leases for a year. But if you're willing to sign a lease for, let's say, a year and a half or even 2 years, if you're confident that that's the house you like and you'll be compatible with your housemate, then for a longer lease you can negotiate a lesser rent for every month. So yeah, that's what I did in the beginning. So usually a 2-bed, 1-bath apartments here are like say 1,400 or 1,500. And sometimes even 1,800. So that's like $700 to $800 per person per month. And if you're, let's say, willing to share a room with somebody, then that would be half of it, around $450 to $500. And one of the best things that I like about Hopkins is, so starting from 6 p.m. in the evening till 3 a.m. at night, they have this shuttle service which is called Night Ride. So they will pick you up from anywhere within their radar around campus, and they will drop you off anywhere you want to go. One thing that I adopted was during the later semesters, I would cook in bulk over the weekend. So mostly on a Saturday afternoon or a Sunday evening, I would sit with a lot of vegetables and make 3 or 4 curries at once. And that would last me for the whole week. So that way I didn't have to worry about cooking during the week, and I would just go on with my work or studies. If someone tells you that, okay, your work is going to be done in the next 5 minutes or within the next 10 minutes, I'm going to send you an email with all the information that you need, or I'm going to connect you to the right person, then people actually do it and people follow up and things happen on time, very much on time. The other thing is, the culture here is very open. You have the freedom to express yourself, to do what you want, to try out new things. So I felt that was nice. Give yourself at least 10 to 15 days because you have to do a lot of things. You have to buy furniture, you have to set up your house, you have to set up your kitchen, you have to get a new SIM card, you have to get used to the climate, you have to get over jet lag. The best part that I found about orientation is that I met a lot of friends that I didn't know before that they were coming here, and now they have become like really close friends. So you meet people in the orientation from different programs. You meet people in the orientation from your own program as well, from different countries. So it's good to meet people in such spaces. 27 students, as far as I remember. It was a small cohort with only 2 Indians. And the rest were equally divided between Americans and Chinese students. Most of the other students were freshly off from their undergrad, but in computer science specifically and security informatics, a lot of people had 2 or 3 years of working experience in different companies like Accenture, Deloitte, Microsoft, Amazon, a couple of years of experience, and then they came here for their masters. We have an Johns Hopkins outdoor committee. So they take students to hiking, canoeing, whitewater river rafting on a weekend. You have to register in advance. It's based on a first come first serve basis. But I went for a couple of their tours, and I ended up having a really good time. So that was fun. And then we have coffee hours and happy hours on campus for graduate students every alternate week. Apart from these, other activities would include Halloween celebration. We have spring fair coming up next week. So there are activities where you actually get to spend time with your friends, relax, take time off from studies.